Or am I bouncing off the walls, being manic? Who cares? It's just what the medicine does. I don't know, is it? Because I'm over here doing comedy skits, reading news, looking at life a whole new way is something that I wouldn't do. So I think those fucking drugs are making me crazy.
Said Rihanna. Not cool.
Damn, these two files are 70.
Here's the thing that I'm not happy about. Oh, wait. After the interview, some viewers started criticizing her again for her comments about Vanderpump on social media, while others applauded her for her honesty. This is how I feel. This is my opinion. She tweeted in response, "We tell the truth. That is what this show is about. Speak your opinion. Say how you feel. I'm done. I did. Press. I said how I feel, which is my prerogative. I will continue to be engaged. Just watch the show." Wow, point for Rihanna. Rihanna for women in the workplace.
Damn, we got a 40-hour DVD.
Yes. You should get an award for that interview.
After hour DVDs.
Robert Kraft, courted by Nevada prostitutes. It's legal here. Jussie should apologize, and we should move on. That's why I'm not going to talk about it.
Fixed. Damn, we got a 40-hour DVD. Coming out real soon in your local record store.
So we're going to smoke up another my
DVDs.
bowl up there.
Still in the process.
Live news from TMZ.
Studio title CJ019 Instrumental Half-Court Shot.
Let's load my bowl up with some Durban poison. Oh man, smell that. Oh. Yeah, you just gotta rip this off. And if you could probably couldn't put this in your whole mouth, but I'm just saying, like the girth size, perfect for my rod. But
So let's get
it's
back
longer.
to jamming out, man.
But this is jam-packed with... Oh, my God, man. Oh. Oh. Oof. Oh. Oh man, I can't get enough.
Get down.
That
I'm afraid you're on
smells
this
so good.
You got down with the cat, reload, bowling, get in the car, put it in drive home. We cruise three-wheel around block, picking up the bitches, about to crave some stitches. steel baseball bat. Hitting him real hard as I passing the joint back and forth, kick him in the face and then in the rear. Back in the joint one more time on a circle. Teaching this guy a lesson. What the hell you doing, bro? Passing the joint one more time before we get back in our ride and
Print track for Creative Wind Studios titled CJ019 Instrumental Mathematical Vibes.
He's like, not on the way home, but back to my bed. She's so drunk. I'm just talking to myself. And it's all about thinking with the right head. Are you in influence? 'Cause I'm about to get some head as I just squeezed your tit. I mean, she's all for it. So I pull you in my bedroom, pull off your shoes and your socks, yank your pants off of you, and then look at you. Like, damn, you're so hot and sexy. My dick just gets big looking at this hot mess. So I go outside, play video games for a while till you wake up. Because I believe it's like, even though you signed on a dotted line and maybe you're into this sleep sex thing, but here I am, millionaire, just met you at a club. Reminds me of a Tupac song. You ain't nothing but a bitch. Starts playing in my head back and forth, and I'm saying, baby, I hope you're not a bitch. I hope you're not this bitch. I hope you're not the bitch. So, I'm sitting here playing video games, naked, waiting for your drunk ass to wake up so we can have some bomb ass sex. It's no fun if I got it in. Shoved my dick in her mouth after she told me to. I got that on videotape, saying that she wanted it. She wanted it, man. I think you could tell she wanted it. She was naked. Her legs were spread. And I got on tape saying how much she wanted it like a week before. So, is this Tupac song still playing in my head? I'm calling my lawyers. Being like, yeah, should I get it in? Or do you think this is one of those bitches? This is one of those bitches, man. It's gonna play me. I will play you before you get the chance to pop open the eject button and insert my rhyme. You've been playing in my head for a while now, and I'm gonna explain to you what your report looks like right after we take a hit of the weed. So this is what purple voodoo does. Makes me talk in like a chilling sensation. Talking with your cleavage. I'm like staring at it. I don't know I'm staring. I'm just looking at it and you're getting creeped out. Not really creeped, but I don't know why. I'm just thinking about math problems. 2 + 1. Happy New Year's, ladies and gentlemen. 8 more hours till the ball drops in your pussy. I'm getting it in, man. In 2019, I will be the first guy in the world to be having sex in this time zone in 2019. I'm the first in everything. You know that by now. Welcome, you late. We don't like tardy people. So I went to Lowe's today after I took my beautiful wife out to dinner, or she took me out. So cold outside. So freezing outside. So we got one of those inflatable hot tubs. So I went to go buy a piece of steel because the motor breaks quite a bit. So I got an 1/8 of an inch steel rod and a hacksaw so I could cut it to 2 7/8 inches. Tear the motor apart, you insert this thing so it spins again and can push water. Because it just sits there and it spins and it wears out the metal. So I got a steel rod this time. Got brass before and it lasted 3 days. And we got steel. The hot tub is frozen. It's like an ice brick. We didn't empty it. It's a bad thing to do, right? Because it's some of the pipes are plastic. I thought I would break it. Because if you fill up a glass of water in a glass cup, put it in the freezer, you're gonna break the glass because it expands. So I thought it was gonna do the same thing, but it didn't. So I'm thankful for that, but it's so freaking cold outside. Man, I like a desk job. I'm glad I ain't gotta go outside and scoop snow. Glad I got broken back. Glad, man, that I got an excuse to not be shit anymore, but just do what I do. You know, I'm having coffee with all of my internet friends. That's what my job is. And sometimes, you know, we spit verses. I wanted this to become a goal. I only used to be a technical guy, man, like a writer. I was never a live type of person who come up here and talk about stuff. I remember having this conversation in my head too. About 2 years ago. Sitting in the same, probably in the same spot. It's like, what would it take for me to switch over to be a talk show host? Well, if I were to look back at who I was 2 years ago, I didn't do talk show. I wasn't even married 2 years ago, and look who we are now. You know, I'm married, going on 2 years. The business here is going on to 2017. We opened, so 2 years, man.
I've been making music for 2 years. A vocalist, or I'd say 8. Much more of a vocalist than I've ever been. I can sing and rap. We got tools to auto-tune. We had some nicer tools, but we got rid of it because I just felt like cutting myself and watching me bleed. Make life bias. I'm just straight up not biased about anything. I've learned it's better not to be biased, because ego is the reason why you would be biased. So I try to live as a template. May have ego there, but we try not to have ego. And I guess that's bad, but for me, I'm trying to be on some other page here, not competing with you. I'm in some other lane, and it works for me real well. I like this lane, and it has some issues, just like yours has. The issues with knowing lots of knowledge has its drawbacks, just like being 100% Bible thumper has its drawbacks. Being a workaholic has its drawbacks. Being a family man has its drawbacks. Everything has its drawbacks. So, like, the reason there's a drawback is because your ego. Like, I see so many reasons not to let an ego interfere in life. Like, I evaluated a business operates under its own identity, and a business doesn't have an ego, but it can have a personality, because it's a corporation. Like, the business is written out on paper, so someone defines what that business is from the original plan, and that is the soul. And it is some person's responsibility to keep that soul lit. And you understand, when you are in business for a while, businesses operate better without emotions, without an ego. People don't like a business that is bullheaded. People don't like other people when, this other dude's got road rage. And why you got road rage, man? Is it your ego? Some crazy information. When you learn, you can't help it but absorb it. And that's what I forced myself to do for years, is I forced myself to watch all of this stuff because I knew it was changing me, and I knew that the change was different, and I knew that I was feeling dull just because I was able to process and calculate the information I've learned. Like, I'm thinking about what you're saying, whereas before I was trying to understand what you're talking about. Where now I feel like I'm ahead of you, like 3 steps, just from the amount of knowledge that I imported, I forcefully watched. And yeah, some things you can't unsee. And I think that's life's greatest advantage point. You are guaranteed change if you overload your brain with information. You're guaranteed to change. Like 48 hours. It's a nice start. All from May. Like this started out in May. And here's my finished ones. 31 hours. Finished content. 979. And here's the one I'm currently working with. That shit's amazing, man. This one right here.
CWSPOD.
Tell us about,
To our skin.
you know, I don't know.
Write novels and
I feel like I'm so many people.
and you too. Proudly pay the premium every month. Suckers who got cable television don't know what they're missing. I made it for a lot of things. And
My
you are
thing
all
was just the
welcome.
rhyming. I like to rhyme.
I get paid from advertisements or YouTube Red, Spotify. That's how I get my money. So that's why I say use it. Because the more you use it,
Well, I mean, maybe I should just end this day. What a boring day.
Yeah, breathe for the man go drink. I walk died by the ocean, I feel the breeze. I'm listening to the great stories. Hopefully tomorrow will be better than yesterday. I'm feeling good. Possessed with positivity.
So I'm thinking about leaving this stream up.
Cause you sitting alone.
Because you got other shit to watch.
Missing holidays and Christmas. Thanksgiving was my kid. You insane? What? I don't hear what you say. I've been hypnotized, brainwashing everything that I ever look. What?
I am in that much pain when I don't have pain medication. It's horrible, man. I have fear for myself sometimes because a person shouldn't be feeling like this. And I would love to get off these drugs because if I can freestyle like this, I mean, just think what I could freestyle without being on all of these crazy drugs, man. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like them because it helps my freaking pain. You know, y'all out there looking for a drug to abuse. Shit, I think I missed that chapter in life. Like, for real, man. I skipped that chapter in life. Where y'all be abusing these drugs as it's like a thing to do. You be going on some tree line, drinking beers, you know, instead of at home on your couch. Like, I don't do those things. And I lived a completely different life to where I mean, I don't know where all the self-discipline came from because no one taught me. But it came with time. I think it came with tragedy. Yeah, there's nothing like pain. Oh, damn, man. My iPad just died.
Print track for created when the studio is titled CJ019 Instrumental Rock Bottom National Park.
Hey. It's an editing nightmare, man.
Now I'm in the dark. So I am thankful for my current health. You know, it changes all the time. Next month, I will not be feeling this great, and you know, in fact, I'll probably be battling something else. That's how I'm always battling something.
Boxes or something. Alright, so let me show you this cable real quick, and we'll move on to my next item. So it looks like this. Isn't that neat? So I think it would work. I mean, that looks like a regular lightning plug, and this end is nice. That looks real nice. You know, I could zip tie that. So I was like, damn, you know, that's pretty cool. Oh, that was from California, but $12 though for a damn extension cable. When you buy on eBay, make sure you, on sellers here, make sure this number, so 1,001, 1,009, I think that's how many items they sold. I think that's how many items they've conducted, or maybe comments with a 97.9. Because if you buy from eBay and it says 0 up there, and you're getting the latest video card for $300 cheaper, you know, that's a chance it's a scam, and you're going to get refunded your money, because they'll get found out, and you got to go through this whole shit. So it's just to double check. Alright, so what I also bought, because I was doing some research, and I came back to this product. Find out, the more studio videos I watch, real expensive studios ain't got Behringer products. I understand, and that's cool, but we all start somewhere. And let me play with my Lego set, please. So I was doing some research. I think this is the first generation, because I couldn't, maybe I was too high, I couldn't find out a versus page, a comparison of the Behringer DSP 1400p versus the 1424p. There's many reasons to be confused here on the 24, because it's got 24-bit. I thought, okay, so people are calling it 14. Then I look on the website. I can't find, there's no websites out there. You know, I'd be looking at what it is, and they seem to both be offering it, so I'm not too sure what the difference is. But this was the very first or second, I don't know, generation of this brand. So this thing does exactly what I wanted Grandma's RCA TV set loudness thing to do. But I was getting undesirable results with clipping sound. So I was doing some research, and once again, I came across a Behringer product. Not because I want to, but that's what popped in front of my face. It wasn't Yamaha, it wasn't Avid, it wasn't Creative, it wasn't Yamaha, it wasn't Sony. To my knowledge, they ain't got nothing like this, homie. And to me, this is a bare essential thing when you do broadcasting, and they got some higher end stuff out there from more reputable places, small places. I've tried it, and you know, like I said, it's got a buzz. It was specifically made for this. The HDMI one I'm using right now on the games, so every game I play, it's got its sound normalized. So I really figured it out there too. It's not about the end. It's about getting it right the first time, so you don't need the same hardware to do it later. So I'm getting the hang of this live and make sure you do it right the first time. So this thing is a Behringer Ultramizer Pro. Probably find some YouTube videos out there on what this thing does. So I get employees calling me. Ring, ring, ring. Yeah, I'm gonna be 10 minutes late. Like, okay, just make it here. And all of a sudden, here's a rant. Well, because, you know, the traffic is busy and my brother's dog ate my shoestring, so I had to go find another shoestring. And, you know, then my brother moved my keys and then it got shoved in the seat. So that's really why I'm late. It's not my fault. It's not my fault, man. I didn't ask for that. I just said okay. I just said okay. I'll see you here soon. No, it's here they go on like trying to justify. And then, you know, now I'm starting to wonder. What are you doing? Like, I already said okay. You heard I said okay, I'll see you here in 10 minutes. You know, oh, damn, this traffic's thick. You know, it's so horrible. I'm like, you know, it's on and on. And it's just the life of being a boss, man. I'm a boss of myself. I'm a boss of my own career. I'm a boss of my pain management. I work in a team. We got other wannabes who think they know it all, man. But, yo, I was the one who was stuck in front of YouTube all my life. So how can you know more than me? That's what I'm curious about. I go bring up some topics and like, oh, I didn't know about that. And yeah, so I'm curious. How do you know more than me? I know everything there is to know, and if there is something I need to know, it takes me 8 hours to become an expert on it. Hallelujah to YouTube. Autoplay. Okay, so you got me. Wait till tomorrow, homie. I will be prepared. And me as a boss, I understand and remember that I put myself up to that. So I'm all about preparing myself just because, I'm bored. Let me go watch some YouTube videos so I can put myself to use. And that is exactly what I've been doing these past 9 years. But I'm tired. I'm tired of this hardware in me. Tired of trying to prove my innocence with guilty. I'm innocent here in jail, and it's not my fault why I'm still here in jail. It's supposed to be a 1 or 2 year sentence, not 9. And then on top of that, I get called criminal and get called, made fun of because I have an ankle bracelet and I can't leave my house. It's like, screw you then. I'm gonna go talk to the judge. Picturing yourself here, rolling back and forth on my rod. That's totally not what I'm saying, man. You're twisting up my words and giving it some extra flavor that I don't believe needs to be there. Like, picture me rolling. The Tupac album that was a great album. He said something like, picture me rolling. And he was rolling, wasn't he? So I'm going to say it because he said it. And I'm going to be picture me rolling. And there's a remix on my block. I did a remix on my block too, homie. And I want to be Tupac so bad. I want to be Eazy-E so bad. I want to be ICP, Eminem, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, Ludacris. Injection trial before insurance will pay for it. So that's 3 visits away. At least. Took 3 months to get into his freaking office, man. Although I should have guessed it, right? It was a referral. Yo, I tell you what, this back pain nonsense sucks, man. I got hardware in there and 4 bulging discs and 1 mild slip disc that they're now concerned about. So like 4 bulging discs and a mild slip disc on top of the level 10 pain that I already feel. Level 10 is basically like what I feel right now. That shit is the worst. Like, you see how broken I am? That's level 10 right there. Like, you're like, I got sciatica down to your leg. That's level 10. I mean, when sciatica comes around, that's up there. It's not that bad. Like, it can get bad, but it's like, yo, this is already. Who wants to chill with this kind of pain, yo? Yeah, like, it can get worse. It could go over here, but we already reached the threshold. Like, I would probably say this back in the day was an 8 because you could never get a 10. Yo, those are some bullshit. Yeah, you can get a 10 because the worst it's ever been. Does it feel like it's the worst it's ever been? Yeah, it feels pretty bad. You know, I can't remember the last time it hurt like this. So all I gotta do is stop taking my narcotics you so much want to take away from me. And yeah, let's just watch me suffer while you get the benefit of controlling someone for your own sick-ass enjoyment. Right, Trump? So I would like to have 120 milligrams of morphine while I wait in line for my... Yo, I would like to be... At least not feel shit. At least give me 8 milligrams of Dilaudid 3 times a day. I know, but, you know, weird that it's just 6 milligrams over and you know, you can't do it, but anyway, who cares about my pain? Not a single one of you. I've been sitting here for 10 years. If y'all gave a damn, you would have done something, but nah, yo, we're still sitting here, man. I'm the only one fighting. Do you know how real that becomes? Would he be fighting a life-threatening disease and no one gives a damn? You know, they forget you had the thing. And it's something you go through every single day. Yo. You see me smile often, right? So I must be lying. Because I can purposely just hold my mouth down for this long. And I can purposely do that. Yo, I'm just that good at making my life a grave. So I'm glad that I sit here and do my job, because I'm going to show you all in the industry. Y'all ain't got nothing on me. And you can keep on talking that smack, but I haven't heard your CD. Alright, teacher. You know, you can try to take my drugs away. Okay, scared person. You can tell me not to smoke weed and believe that my weed is the one causing my inflammation. All right, misinformed. That the one that is causing my emphysema. All right, and my COPD symptoms. All right, smart one. All right, fat fucker. You know, you got me there. Oh, you hear it? You hear it? As if Jesus wanted to put as many... No, that's the devil. The devil put many... No. What law you go by?
Yeah.
So with your blinds closed and your old style heating gauge, because you don't want the government in your house, because you jack off to flowers, that's why. You're doing something hella suspicious. That's why you don't want an automatic thermostat. And, you know, saying stupid, that is a great excuse. I mean, if you stay stupid, you can't work a remote control, so you ain't gonna get brainwashed by MTV. You can continue out your life outside, then playing video games and realizing that there could be alter universes and even realities. You might grow out of the one you live in. There's many possibilities here. And the ceiling is the limit. No higher than the ceiling. I've always been taught that the ceiling is the highest. Well, you know, you could go to the ceiling. I'm like, yeah, okay. I will take it to the ceiling, homie. You will determine how I feel today, and you are everything. So what are you thinking right now? Because I can't go on living without you. That's a song playing at the radio station. That's the song playing.
CWS Pod as your friend.
So since I'm talking like king shit, let's make myself big size like my dick.
Pros, homie. We pros, homie. That's your invite.
So what's up?
You know, I can't help you, man. Why don't you
You're
go
my
back home
friend.
and watch Jeopardy.
And
feels a scorching. You deserve that life. You don't want to rock with us.
it's all about being Batman, baby.
You wouldn't want to rock with us because we stars. Can't hang, bro.
It's all
You
about
ain't
being
had
a star
education.
on your block, baby.
You can't string
It's
this
all
guitar
about
like me.
having the biggest
Holds
dick
are outstanding.
on the block,
I wrote a
baby.
whole novel
It's
already.
all about
You can't write a
showing
page.
off
Your
your
mouth dry
pecs
can't
and
speak.
your muscles,
brain
baby.
stop speaking.
It's
Man,
all
that's
about the
That's
what
respect.
makes you stand out
Fall
besides
away.
what you
That's
see
respect.
in the mirror,
Got you
baby.
with your mouth down.
It's all about
I'm thinking, should I put
Sesame
my
Street
dick inside?
and who you could be. It's all
Maybe
about
it's
Mr.
body
Rogers
language
in
or a
his
secret
magical
message that you tried to
design
tell
land.
me.
It's all about
I should stop and
whatever
show
you
what
make
is in
it.
my
You ever
pants
heard that thought?
and dip my
Home
dick in
is
her
where you make it.
down chin.
You ever heard that thought? It is what it is. Life is what you make of it. You ever heard that? So, as I'm talking to a computer here
Rated. If you were
that only knows one thing and cannot be
back home,
measured
to
with,
school in the morning.
I know better. So we shall not talk
Off the
about
internets.
how you could pull me in to your
Mom,
cult
she gets you
membership.
one of those
Let's not
routers
talk about
that turn
how
it
you
off,
have
but no,
and very
yeah,
capable of pulling me inside of your cult
in
group.
your bunk bed.
I choose to be
Pour